Okay, people, listen up. This is not an interview. Let me put this out there from the get-go. This is not an interview. We're just two good-looking people sitting here talking with a painting behind us of some sort. What is that? Do you know?
I'm not sure.
She hasn't even had time to look at it. She's just here in her own world. People, I'm joined by the wonderful Iggy Azalea. How's it going?
I'm good.
You're good. Sounds calm. I'm good.
Yeah.
Alright. We got a man like behind the camera. He's operating. He goes by the name of Leonard. Look at the grin on his face. He's been a fan for ages. I think he's got a big crush on you.
Oh, that's nice to know.
Look at it. I wish you guys could see this. You can't see this. Let's forget all of this. Let's go straight on with the interview. Iggy Azalea, how is
I thought
it?
it wasn't an interview.
Okay, you know what? Listen, that was vocabulary problem. She called me out. This is not an interview, people. Forget what I said. Listen to her. This is a hangout. We're here at a hangout. Let's get on with the hangout. Thank you for that, Iggy. Thank you very much. Let's talk about Europe, where you are right now. Let's talk about Europe. Let's talk about the MTV EMAs.
Let's talk about this.
You're up for 2 awards, aren't you?
Yes, I am.
How do you feel about that?
I think I'm gonna lose both of them, but I feel good about it.
Iggy. Iggy.
I looked and I'm like,
see, sometimes. Listen.
Shit! Fucking Cody Simpson's about to kill me, man. He has so many.
Don't shoot me. Who
girls.
is Cody Simpson?
Cody Simpson's like the Australian, like Justin Bieber-y, like he's like the kind of
Main. But you're like the first Iggy.
I know, but more teenage girls want to have sex with him than they want to have
Okay, fair enough. But there's more dudes that want to have sex with you probably, so you need to kind of get them. They will. We can get them to vote through this. We'll get them to vote.
They don't vote enough. Not like those girls.
Okay.
It's hard to beat those girls.
Don't listen to Iggy. She's gonna win. Everyone, I know she's gonna win. I believe in her.
I really want to win, but I'm just saying, I feel like discouraged after the American VMAs. I'm like, shit, this fucking, what's his, Austin.
Yeah.
Austin, whatever. Austin killed me. Look, listen. Yeah, Austin killed me at the VMAs. He's nominated again for the same thing. I'm like, why wouldn't they go psycho?
What was he nominated for? Best push or?
Yeah, they call it best new artist, but it's the same.
Oh, it's the same thing.
Well, it's still the same thing, no, because you got to have a push campaign, the best new artist.
Yeah.
But you know, whatever. He's in my category again. He already beat me one time this year.
Alright, so from one award ceremony to another, you're performing at the Mobos this year, right?
Yeah.
How do you feel about that?
I'm excited for that. Yeah.
Are you?
Of course I am.
Have you been to the Mobos before? Did you go last year?
No, I haven't, but I'm always excited to get to perform, especially when you get to, have a bit of a stage or something special, and I'm going to be doing a medley of songs, so that'll be cool. I'm excited.
And you're also up for a Mobo, right?
I'm up for a Mobo, yes.
Here's a fun little fact. I was actually on the Mobo nominations panel.
Oh, really?
Like, I actually helped select Mobo awards. And yeah, of course. See, look at this. See what happens when you just put things into the world and you meet the people that you help.
I'm glad you helped.
I can change your life.
Thank you.
No pun intended.
Thank you.
But since we're on the subject to change your life, let's talk about the single.
Let's talk about it. Thank you.
I like it a lot. I saw the video. It's inspired by Showgirls, right?
Yes.
Why Showgirls? I mean, it's a fantastic movie. I go on IMDb sometimes and people slay it. They give it 1 out of 10 and they're saying they don't really like it. But I think it's a great movie. Have you always wanted to be like a Las Vegas dancer secretly?
I've always thought Showgirls were cool. I think all girls think it's cool. But I just think it's, well, I mean, it can be, I guess, but feminism is so subjective.
So subjective.
So subjective.
So subjective.
Who has time?
No one has time.
It's so hard.
Let's spread equality and love.
People think feminism means you don't use tampons or something. I don't know.
What? Where have we got? How did we get to tampons, people? I don't know what's going on.
It's
Iggy.
tricky, man.
Iggy.
Feminism is like, there's a lot going on. There's a lot of misconception.
But before we get, bombarded with a whole bunch of feminist comments, let's go straight back to Showgirls. Why do you like the film so much?
This is the thing I like. I think a lot of things that I really enjoy in life are great. I don't necessarily think they're the best quality or the most amazing storyline, or some things are so bad that they're actually genius. Does that make sense?
Fucking great, really.
Yeah, so like these shoes I'm wearing right now. It's like they're so bad.
I wish you could see these shoes. Maybe can you do the splits and put your leg in there like a showgirl?
Like these are so bad, they're good. They're so bad that they are fucking good.
I just think they're fucking good, to be honest.
Well, that's what I think about Showgirls. It's like, it's good. It's so
Good.
Trash, it's so awful, it's great, and why wouldn't you want to go?
And it looked like a lot of like rehearsal went into the dance scenes, a lot of preparation, and I saw you actually Instagram a picture of one of the characters in there. Is it Crystal Connors?
Crystal Connors.
What do you find so attractive about Crystal Connors? Do you see a bit of yourself in Crystal Connors?
Not really. I mean, no.
I mean, you both wear sheer tops and show your nipples.
Well,
so you know.
That was Nomi, first of all.
What?
Crystal Connors has a sheer top, Nomi shows her nipples.
Oh, okay.
Look, there's a little bit of Crystal and Nomi in every girl.
In every girl?
Trust me.
Even you good girls that aren't really that good.
I'm a good girl.
Are you?
Yeah.
Are you? I've seen you're on Twitter. You're really on Twitter. You're really like on Twitter. You respond to people. I saw someone tweet you the other day, and you said something like, I can't remember along the lines of it was, but he's just started talking about your ass.
Oh, he did?
And then you tweeted me, you started laughing my ass off. Like, I wish I could remember the tweet like specifically, so this would make more sense. Let's go off for this because obviously I don't know the tweet, so we're just gonna ignore what I just said there. On the subject of Twitter and you being quite open on Twitter, you know, you've had a couple confrontations in your time on Twitter.
Kind of.
Yeah.
Well, with who?
We don't want to give those people promo.
Well, I never give those people promo on Twitter either.
No, you had a couple.
I've never directly talked to. I've never added anyone.
No, you haven't.
No.
Well, you have, but I don't want to talk about that.
No, I really haven't. I've never added another artist. Well, at least unless they were so irrelevant, I didn't realize they were an artist.
Whoa, shots. I want to talk to you. Was you on Twitter last night? Was you on Twitter last night?
Yeah.
Of course you was on Twitter last night. Did you see the Rihanna and Tiana Taylor altercation?
I don't know. Maybe it's one of those things where I pretend I didn't.
Wow, you pretended you didn't see it. What's your thoughts on Twitter beef, especially among celebrities anyway, in general?
This is what I think.
Remember, this isn't an
Twitter
interview.
beef is always bad, but do I think when you know somebody's kind of like trying to stomp all over you and being shady, should you let them do that? No, I don't think you should let them do that. So I can't really say. I think like Twitter beef or public fighting, you always want to avoid it because you're going to end up someone's entertainment, somebody's laugh, and nobody wants to do that. But at the same time, no, I don't think you should let someone walk all over you. So
definitely not.
I'm kind of like conflicted about the whole thing.
Stand up. I know a lot of you are wondering, why does he keep drinking? People, this is not an interview. This is a hangout. In hangouts, you can drink mid-hangout like this.
It's totally fine.
Sorry, I'm quite parched. I don't know why. Maybe it's because you're hot. No. Let's carry on with the hangout that we're in. Remember, not an interview, it's a hangout.
So let's hang out some more.
One of the things I like about you the most is not obviously, other than the fact that you're hot, is that you're very honest. No, honestly, as an artist and a musician, you're very, very honest. I've watched a few of your interviews. I've seen the one on Breakfast Club.
Yeah.
And you just put it out there about, you know, the behind the scenes of the music industry, how it's a struggle. You got, you know, really put your own money into it to get the best out of what you want. Right. And I recently saw you talking on Instagram about Pandora.
Yeah.
And how they undervalue it. How come you're so honest? Like, I know that sounds like a crazy question, like people should be honest, but in general, celebrities are not that honest. How come you're so honest?
Because I sometimes, although I never want to change my job, I think there are so many moments where I think, I wish somebody had fucking told me this shit. Because I didn't know what I was getting myself into. And I thought that I was going to get a deal and I would be super rich and I would have this and the record company pays for everything and I would fly everywhere first class and don't worry about that shit. And it's just not how it is. And it's when you get to an adult and you start to think, shit, like, I don't have a 401, I don't have a retirement plan, they don't give you health insurance doing this job. Fuck.
But it will come.
You know, it comes, but I just think it's you know, there's so many kids that idolize you or look up to you or wish that could be their life, your life could be their life, and I think that you should be honest about as what your life is, because I would hate to encourage somebody to do something and they think that their reward's going to be something different, and I think it's important that you should have realistic expectations of what's required and what you will get and the things that you have to maneuver to have something that you're happy with. Wise
words from a beautiful blonde young lady. This is a hangout, so I can step up like this mid hangout and grab a tablet. mid hangout, because it's not an interview. You don't have to be professional. I could take off my jacket if I want.
If you wanted to.
But that will get all a bit messy, so I'm going to keep it on. How do you use these things? Let's go. I believe it's this button here. Yes, it is. We'll scroll it open. I have some questions here.
Okay.
Questions.
What are they?
But this isn't an interview, but I have questions. I call this a warm-up.
Alright.
I'm not talking about, stretching your body or warming up like that. I know you probably gym a lot. You look
So
tone and
much.
stuff. Exactly. We're not talking about that kind of warm-up. We're talking about a mental warm-up. I'm going to ask you some quick-fire questions because I want to get to know you a bit better. I don't care about them. I want to get to know you a bit better.
Okay.
And you just need to answer quick.
Alright.
First answer has to be quick.
It will be.
No thinking. Are you ready, Iggy Azalea? You're ready. She's ready. Okay. Modeling or rapping?
Rapping.
Wow, that was quick. Biggie or Tupac?
Tupac.
Wow. Heels or kicks?
Heels.
Titanic or The Notebook?
Titanic.
Al Pacino or Robert De Niro?
Al Pacino.
I'm liking these answers. Beard or clean shaven? Hold on. Be very particular about this answer.
Never all the way clean shaven, first of all. Beard's cool, but you have to have some kind of facial hair. I don't,
Feel it. There's a little something.
No, you have this.
Yeah, bit of side, little Iggy
I
on my
know.
lip.
I touch
hate
his
him
lip.
right now.
Yeah, I have to know that you potentially have pubic hair, and if I
definitely have pubic hair, people. I'll get it out. I definitely have it, but it's there. Alright, quickly. Instagram or Twitter?
Oh shit, that's fuck. Twitter.
Went for Twitter. Okay.
Yeah, because I'm gonna go for. Yeah, I don't know. That's hard. I'm just gonna go for Twitter because at least you can twit pic and talk to people.
What's your favourite character in Friends? Do not tell me you don't watch Friends. I'll just storm out now.
I really don't.
You don't watch Friends? I don't understand these people. The only
I'm
people I
so
don't understand
sorry.
more than people that don't watch Friends. Do you know what? Let's just go. Last one. Miami or London?
I'm gonna go with London actually because you guys have better style than Miami.
Oh, look at that. We have better style, but they've got better architecture as far as I'm concerned because it's just more modern and it's got that whole little.
Well, if you're on
Scarface
South
vibe.
Beach, it does. Otherwise, you might find that you're.
That's the only place I've been.
Oh.
I admit to, is it very slummy in some parts?
Well, all the other houses are made of drywall and painted peach. So.
I quickly want to touch on it. The album.
Yeah, let's talk about
This
that.
isn't an interview, people.
Okay,
I'm just asking her about
it's
her
just
album.
organically going.
It's organically going. The new classic.
Yes.
Just define what a new classic is, please.
Basically, I think people, we can be very like nostalgic, and we always think that the era before whatever the one way you're living in, you think it's better, and you wish you could go back to that, or
Yeah.
I wish music sounded. I wish hip hop was like the '90s. Do you know how many people out
Everyone
there
says
say
that, yeah.
Everyone says it, but I just feel like every generation has its own, I guess, qualities that are timeless or classic, or things that will define an era or your generation that you're living in right now that we don't know. I don't know what it will be, but I just wanted to try to make an album thinking about, well, I don't want to try to make something that sounds classic or has those great elements. I just want to experiment, and I want to use different sounds and like trends that I see happening now in this time period, and that I think are good enough that hopefully that sound might be the sound that we remember as what was the unique thing about our generation. And it's not really me saying like, this album is so great, it's gonna be classic.
Oh, I have no idea what that was. I like
that was me being on Broadway. But like I was on Broadway. But you know what I mean? I'm just kind of exploring like, well, hold on, if I had to try to put something in a time capsule, or if I had to choose what are the things that I would want at my generation to be remembered by, if it's style-wise or sonically or topics we're talking about or words that we use, what would I put into my album to make that the time capsule that I would show people and be like, oh, you wish you were from my generation that made this. Well, this was the stuff that we thought was so cool. So
definitely. Alright, before we wrap things up, there's just one last question I have, Miss Iggy Azalea.
Okay, what is it?
Is Iggy Azalea single?
She is very single.
Leonard, look at Leonard getting so excited. Calm down, calm down. All of you people at home, calm down, calm down. And on that note, we're going to end this hangout. Remember, it's not an interview, it's a hangout. We're going to end this hangout right now. It's been a pleasure.
Okay, yes, it's been a pleasure. You should drink some water before we...
Just one last sip.
Just take that in.
Tastes good. Tastes good. People, bye.
Bye.
There you go.